Hello. I wanted to do a video about how to pass the technical check. So I'm Trina Boyd. I am the founder and owner of Life is Great Call Center. I wanted to talk about how do you pass the technical check, because even though you pass the voice assessment, right, because you do have to pass the voice assessment first before you even get to the technical check. So I wanted to talk about how to pass the technical check, because believe it or not, that is the most common thing that a lot of people fail. And the good thing about it though, if you fail, you can keep taking it over and over and over. So if you fail the technical check, you can keep scanning your computer, keep scanning it. So that's good to know, so you don't have to worry about not being able to work if you fail the technical check. So some tips on when you are preparing for I kind of sound like a little country when I said that. The Georgia came out. But when you are preparing for the technical check, so certain requirements that you do have to have. But I do have a video already to talk about how to pass the technical check and the requirements and all of that, but I want to give you some tips. So tip number one, make sure you are hardwired into the system. So make sure you are hardwired into your laptop. So basically, what does that mean that you're hardwired? So you have a modem. When they come hook up your internet, you have a modem. So on that modem, you will see sometimes it's a yellow cord, but it's an Ethernet cord. So an Ethernet cord is, let me see if I can find one in here. But an Ethernet cord is basically where you can hook it up to your laptop. So you're hardwired into your laptop. So you'll pull the Ethernet cord. So basically, step number one is basically to go to your internet box, or box where your internet is hooked up. Locate your Ethernet cord. Once you have your Ethernet cord, you're going to hook it directly into your laptop or your desktop. So that's being hardwired. That's number one. Number two, you want to make sure you have all the speed possible. And to do that, you would need to disconnect all Wi-Fi that is connected to the Wi-Fi. So if you have a big family like me, my daughter's connected to the Wi-Fi on her phone, or a tablet or a laptop. My other daughter's connected on her phone. The TVs are connected. So that is a lot of pulling from that, and that's going to slow your internet down. That's going to slow it down. So what you would need to do, you would need to disconnect. So you would tell whoever's connected to disconnect momentarily for about 10 minutes. And when they disconnect, then that's when you will run your PC scan on the Arise portal. So I do get a lot of questions on where do I run this scan. So you would run your scan, it would be basically one of the steps. So once you apply to a job, so for example, you're applying to a job on the portal, you're going to click on select, you're going to select the opportunity. Once you select the opportunity, it's going to ask you to do a voice assessment. So once you do the voice assessment, you will then pass the voice assessment and then do the technical check. So the technical check is only when it's time to actually do a job or to select the training. So that's when the technical check comes into play. So I do want to emphasize that. So what else can I tell you about the technical check? Give you some tips. So some more tips I want to talk about is depending on who you have. So I'm in North Carolina. Depending on who you have, so AT&T fiber is a good one. Spectrum is good. Any fiber is good. I just know the ones it's a hard time passing, which is AT&T DSL, which is dial-up. People still do have that, y'all. AT&T, the basic, if it's not fiber, it's not going to pass. I do want to emphasize that. If it's not AT&T fiber, it won't pass unless they have upgraded their speed. AT&T, if they've upgraded their speed, then you may pass, but from experience, you won't pass. See, I have AT&T. I have AT&T fiber though, so I don't have the basic internet. I have the fiber. So the fiber will pass. You just really have to look at the diagnostics when you fail. If you were to fail the technical check, it'll tell you exactly what you failed. It'll say either you failed the upload, download speed, or whatever it is. So if it has anything to do with speed, you know it's your internet. If it has anything to do with hardware, it's your computer. So if you are watching this video and you have not watched my other video, which talks about how to pass the technical check with a Rise, then you need to go and watch that one, because I give you all the credentials, all the specifications that you would need to pass the technical check. So these are just some tips on what you would need to do to pass the technical check with the Rise. So I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe or follow me for updates on tips and stuff with the Rise. Thank you all for watching.